All right, everybody. Welcome on in. And we got a surprise going on for you guys this evening. To kick things off, let's introduce who I got in the lobby with me. Welcome in the one and only Kirio. How are we doing tonight, man?
Oh man, it's pretty sick. It's been a while since I've been able to be in the booth, so this is gonna be awesome.
And we got a little bit of 5CE action on. Typically, this doesn't happen in the regular season, but what ended up happening is a team dropped out of the Surge Cup, and long and behold, we had a team waiting. And instead of kind of messing around with all the scheduling and kind of throwing people off that've already started, we just kind of threw them into the slot. And the only thing that could potentially be a detriment is knocking each other out early on in the playoffs. Because they're not going to be on separate sides. So that's going to be the biggest takeaway. But, a 5CE action is going to be exciting.
Yep, that's so true.
And let's talk a little bit about what we can expect here tonight. Coming out onto the pitch, we got 5CE Onyx taking on 5CE Tyrants. And listen, for two new logos coming to 5CE and two brand new rosters, I'm super excited to see both of these teams. We've heard good things about the roster coming out of Onyx, and we'll be introducing them here momentarily. And then the 5C Tyrants, Keesig stepping up into Surge. He's just now kind of peeking into that environment of GC. And the biggest thing we usually see when these guys first get into GC is really trying to find their pace with these teams that have these GC2 players. So we'll see how he's able to manage and how he performs against a team like 5C Onyx that has that experience. Coming out onto the pitch, 5C Onyx, Cookie Monster, Jolamain, and Vukan. And for 5C Tyrants, Keesig, like we said, coming out, he's got the help of Mattias Maximus. He's been here before. He knows what it's like to go against some of these top-rated teams. And maybe with a little bit of coaching, a little bit of expertise, we'll see Keesig kind of develop into that player that can start hanging with some of these top-rated teams. And I'm super excited to see how he hangs. And their third, the Sneaky, coming out here tonight. Do have a couple of minutes here until we will be seeing 5C Tyrants coming out. Keesig gives me lucid dreams. Oh, man.
Here we go again. Man, it's pretty awesome seeing the Onyx team into RLSS because me and a few other people that are also in this league have known these guys from another league we played in years ago. And they were always like, the team that I played on, they were always our rival. They were like the top team that we always had to beat. And so like seeing them here with us now and like kind of on my side, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's gonna be the coolest part is, my biggest thing is I really like seeing players progress, but orgs and teams progress, and to see that 5CE is now in a place where we have I think you guys at 6 teams now.
We got 6 teams. Yep.
6 teams, man. That's a huge improvement. And to see you guys come out and really representing is going to be huge. And it looks like everybody is in the lobby. Keesig, Sneaky, and Mattias Maximus, followed by Vukan, Jolamain, and Cookie Monster. We're going to be getting things underway in tonight's best of 5. We're going to be kicking it off on Manfield night. We're going to let these guys know that they're good to go, and we're going to get things underway. Oh, you got it. And here we go. Let's see what they have in store for us. 5CE versus 5CE, the showdown in week number 1. At least they're getting it out of the way early, and they don't got to worry about dealing with it in week 7.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
Oh, my series didn't reset. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to. The screen's gonna go black here momentarily, y'all. So just be patient with me. I don't know why it did that.
Oh, I've never actually seen that before. Cookie Monster is in a decal on the Fennec that looks like Huntress, but it's a tuxedo. That's new. I've never seen that before. That looks pretty clean. A nice shot on, but the defense is locking down. See what the offense could do.
Oh,
Oh, good demo.
of shut down that offense there. They were starting to really ramp things up, and it's not over yet as Vukon's already putting pressure on. Kisig just barely shutting down Jolamain. They need to get it clear desperately right now because 5C Onyx is really controlling that midfield line.
Oh, there it is. No, he missed. He had a very light shot. Good fake on the goal line.
Big booming clear here for Mattias Maximus. Oh my goodness.
That was good control.
I've ever seen anybody wrap around like that. It was a complete 360. Trying to kind of set things up and start getting this offense going. See how things pop out. Sneaky wants the center to Kisig, but a beautiful play here from Vukon. And now the transition. And both of these teams, the defenses are doing pretty solid. Mattias Maximus just buries it on Cookie Monster and almost puts a shot on target.
Oh, another shot.
Things are starting to ramp up here.
See what Vukon could do. Nice little pass out. Oh, is that in? Oh, wow. Sneaky has that defense.
Off the backboard. No shooter yet. Mattias Maximus looking for a shot. Sneaky wanted it, but does get shut down. Now Kisig. No boost. Not able to keep pushing on the ball, but he does have some assistance. Mattias wanted it, but a beautiful save, and Rocket League just robbing Jolamain of that stat. Nice 50 win here from Sneaky, but they're going to need some stronger O than that. Cookie Monster locking things down. Now Sneaky left all alone. Cookie Monster needs to get a center, and he's not going to find it quite yet.
Oh, that is a good center. Oh, the dunk.
Wins the 50 and just buries this one out in front of the net. You can't leave the front door open. He wiped his feet off on the mat and just walked right in. A beautiful play here for 5C Onyx. Yo, Corky in the building, and I do not know the name of that other follower, but I appreciate it so much. We'll call you
Comes
Letters.
another offensive push. Oh, that's a good clear. Cookie Monster met. Another corner bounce. Oh, Jolamain went for the bump. Demo in the backfield.
Let's see if it buys him some time. Kisig on the pop-up. Gets shut down by Jolamain. Wants another center. Not going to find it quite there. Now Kisig sends one high. Vukon on the read. It's just the transitions and the team play out of this 5C Onyx team, which, if I'm not mistaken, they've played together before. This is a roster that has a lot of experience playing together, and they're going up against a fairly new roster out of this 5C Tyrants. And from my understanding, they're doing pretty well right now. I mean, they've scrimmed together before and kind of got an idea of each other and kind of the pros and cons that they could expect out there on the pitch. And things kind of went heavily in favor of 5C Onyx. So seeing that Tyrants are kind of coming out and maintaining a closer fight, but it's
nice
just
drop.
not going to be enough. Those
I've
tires
heard
look really good on that car.
Yeah, it does. A long time ago, when I used to play against these guys, Jolamain and Vukon, they had another third man, which they had such good chemistry and playing for their passes. And I found out at that time when we were playing against them that they were teammates for like over 3 years. So seeing Jolamain and Vukon together again, it makes sense for them to be on a team still.
Yeah, I mean, their midfield line, they're able to really kind of set plays up for each other, and it's really exciting.
That's a big miss, though.
Oh,
the Kisig tries to steal it.
I almost want to type in chat, I saw that.
Superstar Series? Oh, wow.
Yeah, Mattias Maximus has got some accolades. He's been in these situations before. We've seen him kind of play against some of the top dogs in Surge. So, and seeing this roster on Onyx, I mean, Looking at trackers, this is going to be a roster that a lot of teams are going to have to be paying attention to. And off the crossbar and down, it almost got a little bit of a team pinch there at the end.
I don't know if that was luck or he knew that was coming down. Jolamain was just there at the right time.
Looking like match number 1 going to go in favor of 5C Onyx. We'll see if this roster out of 5C Tyrants is able to kind of get things together. One of the exciting things about Mattias Maximus is his capabilities of kind of making plays out of nothing, and we'll see how 5C Onyx kind of handles that. But a big win here, it's match number 1, is going to go in favor of 5C Onyx in match number 1.
Oh, wow, Wukong with 5 saves. He definitely played a little bit back more, I was noticing, but if it works, it works.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's what it takes, and you got to be able to maintain that line and kind of be that player, and that's exactly what they were seeing out of him. And the fact that he's at the top, too, 1 for 1 on shots, 5 saves, I mean, really kind of being that player that 5C Onyx needs for him. What do you think you need to see out of this Tyrant squad? I mean, it started off pretty close. They were able to kind of keep it close early on, but in the latter half of this, the team plays out of 5C Onyx really started to be a detriment for this Tyrant squad.
Yeah, I believe that Tyrants, they're making really good plays, but they're always getting beat by like 1 or 2 defenders just in net. And I think they need to have some more like lateral movements or like get something high up and redirect it in. Make the defense really try to go for that save instead of just shooting around the net and hoping it goes in.
Make them work a little bit.
Yeah, bait them out or something.
There's also a couple of offensive misses coming out of Tyrants. I mean, they had a couple of great looks that just didn't develop. And, you know, I always love talking about missed opportunities. And I think that's something as a caster and as a league owner I'm going to continue to talk about, because I think it's something that gets really overlooked. You know, people want to, they see everything that the other team did and they don't really pay attention to the mistakes that were kind of laying in the woodworks. And look at the passing plays coming out already for 5C Onyx, man. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, key save.
Oh.
I like the look. Wanted the cross there, but no shooter.
Oh, that's a big pass, but Jolamain was not around for that. It's a good center still.
Even picked up that corner boost, too. It could have been an opportunity for him to turn on that had he maybe gotten a shout out from a teammate. Hey, Jola! Big clear here. Ooh, the double commit. Not detrimental yet.
Nice demo. Oh, that was a good block.
And this is what we like to see. Sneaky challenging that shooting lane just a little bit sooner, kind of shutting down that opportunity. But then we saw the miss there from Mattias Maximus. And those are the small little team situations that we need to start seeing out of Tyrants. And, you know, they are a new roster. I mean, so I think they've only got maybe a couple of months of time playing together. And we're not talking about a couple of months straight either, you know, a couple of times a week here and there. So as this team starts playing and starts realizing, you know, what this pace means, we can start seeing them start capitalizing on a lot of those team plays that we're seeing them kind of miss out on right now.
Yeah, and for sure, Onyx is a good offensive team, but one of their biggest traits that they can produce is their passing plays. Oh, Cookie puts it a little too high.
Almost didn't even need to be there, to be honest. I don't know if the defender was getting to that or not, but it almost looked like that was going to get slotted in that top corner. Oh, what a shot from Cookie. What? Just look at I mean, Jolamain stuffing that midfield and a straight pass to his
beautiful.
Teammate.
What a play there.
My. Look at this. Pass
Again,
to Cookie and then straight back to him.
That is a good read from the sidewall, knowing that he needs to make a play. and it works for a great pass.
Here's the drop down. Sneaky looking to challenge early, but Joe LeMaine gets it around. Kiesig beats two, gets out to midfield. He's got Joe LeMaine to beat. Goes for a fake. He gets demoed by Vukan. Another fairly close battle for Tyrants here early on. We'll see if they can continue to keep it close. This team plays that 5C Onyx puts together, man, are just a scary thing to see. We saw it last season with the unknown roster in Surge, and now they've stepped up into the Tsunami. Is this going to be the roster that really kind of steps up into that team play and kind of is a really big powerhouse in Surge?
Oh, he missed. Oh, but it went through all the defenders. Joe LeMaine with a calculated fake, yes.
Oof. Can't be missing those against a roster like this. 5C Onyx now with a 2-point lead, 1:42 on the clock. Hoping to get out in front of this series. Big play off the ceiling. Here's Vukan.
Just slightly off. That was a really nice play, though. If that had developed more properly. That midfield presence, they just like show up. They don't let it get into their defensive end too early. Onyx is just on top of it.
Their double jump capabilities from that midfield line. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no. Oh, Cookie a little off again.
I mean, to be honest, how do you slow down an offense that is just throwing dimes like that? Jeez, oh, Pete's. Sneaky gets some assistance from Kiesig, but not the bounce he's looking for. Now Cookie Monster up to Vukan, and Sneaky's there to shut this one down. They're down 45 seconds on the clock, and they've got to start making some moves. Joe LeMaine wanted it, but just not the right angle he was looking for. I, for a brief moment, thought that was going to just end up finding its way. Dude, the offense, these guys are just...
They're getting very close and just having like the slightest mistouch or just a little bit off of position. Oh, but that's huge.
10 seconds left. I mean, if they can get something on the board here quickly, they could have a chance at a kickoff goal, but as time dwindles down, it looks like 5C Onyx is going to be taking match number 2. And now on match point, looking for the sweep as we're going to be headed over to DFH Stadium for match number 3. I mean, we're starting to see the look starting to ring out for 5C Tyrants, but man, they just are struggling to deal with this offense coming out of 5C Onyx. And you can't forget about the defense. I mean, these guys, they're not getting saved because shots aren't really ringing out from Tyrants. They're shutting things down early on at this midfield line and just not allowing them to get any looks. Mattias kind of taking the time, talking things over, letting them know, hey, you got to be able to shake these things off. Reverse sweeps happen. And we've seen Mattias in those situations. That Strikers of Chaos roster was, I think we saw in Season 3, 2 reverse sweeps. I mean, and they went Game 5 on numerous occasions. I mean, these guys are known for really kind of going the distance. They also went Game 5 against Astrolab in the playoffs.
Sweep incoming.
Listen, if you just say a 5C sweep incoming, you're not wrong in any direction.
Oh, that was a good time to slow it down right there.
Weez hooking us up with a resubscribe on the 3 months. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the bucket.
This could be dangerous. There's a full man offensive push. Jeez. The pass from Cookie, the demo, and then the shot from Joel LeMaine.
Ooh,
Oh man.
And to be honest, like for a new roster like 5C Tyrants, for a player like Kiseg who is stepping up into this world of GC1 and 2, into this Surge Cup realm, this is a good match to have round one. I mean, your week one matchup is against a team that has been competitive. They know what it's like to be here at this level and at this rank. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better, like, hey, this is what to expect at the highest level.
For sure. That's a good pass. And Kisig, took the shot with Wukong there, taking a block. Let's see how these guys play out. They're defensive. Oh, big clear. That could just be in. But Mattius Maximus is there to shut that down.
Sneaky on the push. Beats one.
Oh.
Needs the backboard play. Kisig, the third man, can he get it around Cookie? And he's not. Now Jolamain Cookie's upfield. He's looking for a move.
Oh, the pass. Kisig recognizing that passing play coming, taking out that second man. That is 100% what needs to be happening with this team. That's how you shut down Onyx.
Either taking out the shooter entirely or just challenging early on. You've got to be able to put that pressure on and not give them any opportunities. Sneaky trying to do just that, but isn't there. Ooh.
Oh, there it is. Nice little play. Good defense from Mattimus. And an offensive push. Oh, what a 50.
Teammate just didn't see the 50 coming. I mean, he wins it right on the goal line. Had they had somebody crashing the net. Kiseg in a dangerous situation. Oh. And oh my, listen. Scripted told me you should never cross the net. And that right there is why.
That is why we listen to our 5CE coaches. Oh, what a shot that would have been. Kisig shutting it down early, recognizing that pass again.
He's really starting to challenge some of these passing lanes really early on and shutting these down, but he cannot bring it soft out in front of the net like that. If for a roster like 5C Onyx, they are going to punish you, just like we saw now, a 2-point lead just inside the halfway mark of match number 3. In good position for the 3-0 sweep, but is 5C Tyrants going to find one? Are they going to be able to manage to kind of fight through? And, you got to give a shout out to the defense as well. The offense firing on all cylinders for 5C Onyx, but you talked about recognizing that this defense has really shut down any and all opportunities. We've seen 1 goal go in 3 games so far.
Oh, the double. Oh, he fakes it. Oh, Wukong shoots high.
Good one here from Kisig. Now into the corner. Tries to steal the booze, but Wukong is like, yeah, not today.
You steal my boost, I steal your life. Jolamain off sidewall. Going for a double. Kisig with a good clear. Wukong putting it right back in. Getting a little dangerous. Cookie. Try to redirect.
Redirect or a possible even just pop up to his team. Either way, good positioning to realize that he had an opportunity for that there. 60 seconds on the clock, and 5C Tyrants have got to make a move. That's the move they need.
Go for the bump.
Oh.
They get so close on these pushes, but... Oh, here's a chance. Oh, Wukong with another save.
The defense just locking down for 5C Onyx. Now Sneaky tries to get around Jolamain. Needs some assistance.
Oh, this is huge.
Find it in Kisig. The pass.
A good pass.
On the shot. And
there it is.
Let's go.
There's still chance.
22 seconds on the clock, and they've got to make a move. A beautiful transition there. Good read from Kiesig at the midfield line to kind of open up a pass and saw Mattias sit in midfield. Good kickoff win. Oh
Oh, what a
my.
block.
Another good block. This could be huge.
Oh, good
This
center.
could be
Kiesig's
huge.
there. Vukan with his defense.
Listen,
Got to get
would
that
have
man
been-
out of the net.
That would have been the moment, man. If Kiesig could have put away the goal to win it, that would have been the moment for him here in week number 1. But 5C Onyx are going to take home the victory. And I don't know if they know that post-game interviews happen.
I feel like they might know. And I feel like we need to give them one.
Let's see if they're about it.
I also just realized they have 5 CE in their title.
All right, they want the post-game presser, so we're going to head up out of here and head to the post-game presser and find out just how these guys are feeling. I mean, 5C, like I said, stepping up and really kind of taking their position in RLSS and bringing 6 squads. And a squad like this, they are going to be a scary one to deal with here in the Surge Cup. All right, let's head on down.
What it do, daddies?
How we feeling, man? Week number 1. You know, we've heard good things about you guys. You know, Kirio and the crew from 5CE have really kind of talked you guys up, and you guys have been competitive for a while now. You know, what does that mean, and what does that mean for your guys' play style out there on the pitch?
Oh, give me 1 second, I'm stretching. Oh, man. Go ahead.
Honestly, we just kind of, I don't know, we just kind of play well with each other. Joel and I have been playing together for like fucking 4
Many
years.
moons.
Right, I don't
Over
know if I can
3,000
swear, if I
hours
can't, I'm
together.
sorry. Right, we have many games played together, and we just kind of play well off each other because, you know, we grinded the ranks with each other pretty much. Kind of Unga Bunga play style sometimes, and it just kind of works.
I mean, y'all saw the Unga Bunga playstyle.
And, you know, a big thing that I like seeing is you guys have a lot of really great communication out there, really starts developing a lot of your guys' offense and your transitions into offense. And there just seems to be so much trust out there for you guys. And a big thing that, you know, Curio said throughout the series was, you know, you guys really kind of use your defense to kind of set the precedence for your offense. As great as you guys do on offense and the scoring just kind of happens and trickles its way the further we get in the series, you guys really just they struggled scoring on you guys. You really kind of locked down the net.
Yeah, I'm getting way too good at goal line defense, and there's times where I will just kind of farm saves. Like game 1, I was kind of farming saves, not gonna lie. And yeah, I don't know. Our defense, our scramble defense, is way better than it has any right to be, and it just works out well for us most of the time. Obviously, there's times where it just crumbles, but that's gonna happen.
Yeah, congratulations, man! A great start to week 1. Anything from you, Curio?
No, you guys made me proud. I've kind of expected Onyx to go a little crazy this season, so let's hope this continues.
Curio,
Yeah,
best
brother.
hype man.
Yes,
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of crazy to see 5C versus 5C, but, you know, to knock it out in week number 1 and to kind of get it out of the way. And now, you know, you guys got the rest of this season in line. And, you know, a big thing that we like to do here in RLSS is kind of leave the floor at the end of this for any personal or org shout outs. So, you know, Curio, since you're kind of the manager, I'll let you kind of take the, you know, start that process and then, you know, kind of hand it off to the guys and any personal or league, you know, shout outs that they want to make. You guys feel free.
Well, we always know to shout you out for setting this all up for us. That's always the huge thing. But I'll let my boys do the rest.
Yeah, big shout out to you for having a league, and it seems like it's going pretty damn well, so hell yeah. And shout out to the boy Curio for you know, representing us. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, shout out to the boys. We did good.
Shout out Kiesig, shout out Matt. In that scrim that we had, man, we just let Matt fucking stomp on our balls a little bit. and we knew coming into this one, we couldn't let that shit happen. So shout out to them. They're a good team, man. That was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a big thing I talk about, is Keysig kind of. The thing I love most about RLSS is seeing players get better and move up, and Keysig doing that and coming up against a squad like you guys that have been competitive for a few years, that have the consistency in your team passing plays that you do. It's a real big hey, welcome to what this looks like in its highest level, and you guys really kind of are going to be that wake-up call for them, hey, welcome to Surge Cup. So, it's awesome to see you guys here for the first time. Thank you so much for, signing up and being here and, kind of setting the precedence, man. I think a lot of teams are definitely going to have to keep their eye on you guys because you definitely played really well.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Of course, man. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
All right. Now, listen, that one ended a little quickly, and we do have a little less than an hour before our next matchup. We'll take a quick look at the schedule for the evening. Coming up at 10:30, we have a Tsunami Cup matchup between Unknown Esports, which is that roster we were talking about that stepped up into the Tsunami Cup. Juicyberg and them are going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with in the Tsunami Cup as well. They have another great roster, and they're going against Rig Rollers, who was a top team in Tsunami Cup and made it a decent way into the playoffs last season. So it's going to be a huge matchup. So we got some exciting stuff coming on, and then later on this evening, it'll probably, I would assume that match is going to go best of 5. Both of these guys have gone the distance. I think both they have the experience. We could see this go all the way. So we're going to have a little bit of a Hell Let Loose personal stream later on this evening. But we do have about an hour, man. Do we have anybody? Me and you can run some, or if we got anybody that wants to come in for maybe a little bit of just some goofing 6-mans or anything like that, we could definitely do something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I don't know if you were going to keep the stream going or not, because I see Zen Zero's casting for Nintendo Switch game right now.
In week number 1 for us?
No, for another place.
I mean, I guess we could raid out to him. We do have about an hour. We could come back live. Let's see what's going on over there. First GHE, is this GHE Gold? So this is another GHE roster. They almost played, not this one, but GHE Purple almost played here in RLSS. They are in, was it game number 4, tied up 1-1. Yeah, we could raid out over to there. Take a good look. It looks like it is this. I don't know what I'm assuming this is part of the Golden Hour Cup. I think GHE does have their own mini league thing as well. So I think that's what this is. So we could raid out to Zen Zero, and then I will be back live with you guys at 10:30. We'll probably be in the booth a little bit before that, around 10:20, well, probably like 10:15-ish, if you guys want to be back here for the Tsunami Cup matchup. But thank you guys so much for coming out, and we will see you guys here in a little bit. Let's knock this raid out. Thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you next time. Is there any closing things that you need to say, Kiryu, other than just, wow, man, I appreciate it if you just, anything other than that?
I mean, all I have to say is really...
All right, y'all, that's going to be it from us. Have a good one on the raid, and we will see you here in a little bit.
Try